Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8 and 9. And we also, and he also wrote, not by works of righteousness, which we have done, but according to his mercy, he saved us. Titus chapter 3 and verse 5. Number 2, works. We are justified for works. In Titus chapter 3 and verse 8, Paul says, this is faithful saying, and these things I will that thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed in God might be careful to maintain good works. In Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 10, as we drop on down, we just got through reading verse 8 and 9, but in verse 10 is he tells us, for we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus uh, uh, unto good works, which God hath before ordained that we should walk in them. Faith is the root of salvation. Paul emphasizes that works are the fruit of salvation. That is the thing James emphasizes, or we can express it this way: faith is the cause of salvation, and works are the result of salvation. When Paul says that works will not save you, he is talking about the works of the law. When James emphasizes that works are essential, he is talking about works of faith, not works of the law. He said, yes, yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith by thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Or, I'm sorry, let me read that again. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 18. God looks down and sees your heart, and he knows whether you believe or not. That is justification by faith. But your neighbor next door doesn't see your heart. He can only judge by your works, the fruit of your faith. The following are what I consider to be the two key verses of the epistle. Uh, but be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. James chapter 1 and verse 22. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? James chapter 2 and verse 20. The epistle of James deals with the ethics of Christianity, not doctrine. He is really going to bear down on the practical, but he will not get away from the subject of faith. James was evidently a very practical individual. Tradition says that he was given the name Old Camel Knees because he spent so much time in prayer. Due to its practical nature, this epistle has been compared to the book of Proverbs as well as to the Sermon on the Mount. James agrees that justification by faith is demonstrated by works. It must be poured into the test tube of works, chapter 1 and 2, of words, chapter 3, and worldliness, chapter 4, and of a warning to the rich in chapter 5. Now we have an outline here in the commentary, and I put in the comments the where you can find that outline online. I have been telling you where to find it, but they changed it. He came out with an app, and so things have changed on the website. But I gave you the link for the outline for the book of James, and so I hope that you find that down below in the description, and will enjoy the outline there. I'm not going to read it, neither does J. Vernon McGee. I'm reading through the Bible by J. Vernon McGee. He doesn't read the outline either. He expects you to uh, to make it to contact him and him send you a copy of the outline. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send you where that it is located online and expect you to find it there.